us to the top of Mount Jacinto, which is a crazy, crazy, crazy strenuous hike. We are looking for the tram. 11 o'clock. We didn't time this one good. We're in the ticket line. If we could plan a little bit more ahead, we could have gotten our tickets ahead. But we couldn't decide which day we were coming up here for sure. So we're in a line. There you go, 67 at the bottom, 35 at the top. So our tram fare is going to be $29.95. It's like a 10-minute ride up. We finally got our tickets at 11:40. We won't be going up till 1:40. 2-hour wait. We're abandoning ship. They are pretty good about refunding the parking money, and we just get our ticket stamped tomorrow with a new time. I always say plans are made to change, so we are changing plans. Okay, we decided to do a quick day hike, probably 2.5 miles or so. Stop at the visitor center. For our change of plans, we are doing the Tahquitz Canyon Trail loop. It's a 2-mile trail. There should be like 2 loops on the trail. We had to totally revamp our wardrobe. We were ready for 35 degrees, and it is 68 degrees here. And the sun is shining, so it's pretty warm. There's some running water. To get into this area, it is tribal lands. They do not take the America the Beautiful pass, but if you are military or you've served in the military and show your pass, you can get in free. If you stop at the visitor center down in Palm Springs on the road that goes up to the tram, you can get a coupon that'll give you $5 off for up to 5 people. So normally $15 to get in, and Vito and I today paid $10. You got to come in free. It is so nice to have the running water right by the trail. Unbelievable to have running water like this here in the desert. Quite a bit of vegetation for being in the desert, huh?
Yeah, looks like some nice mesquite trees here.
Sun's going behind the canyon walls.
There's your Tahquitz Canyon. You got the waterfall fixed now?
Yeah, definitely. Well, it looked like you could walk out there. Vito tried. That log got knocked over and he got a hot foot. See how wet you got it. How cold was it? I missed getting you on camera, that's for sure.
The water was cold and you said, oh, we can go walk right underneath the falls. So who does it? Vito Ches and gets a hot foot.
It was only 1 mile to that beautiful waterfall. I can't get over how much water there was. See Palm Springs off in the distance. Check out the greenery. Short 2-miler, almost back at the visitor center. What I liked about this trail was the waterfalls, of course. Surprised how big it was. So I enjoyed it. And it was warm, comfortable out. I didn't sweat too bad, and yeah, I didn't have to layer up. So all is good. We're still a little early for check-in, so we're gonna do one more trail Andreas Canyon Trail is a 1-mile loop. So to get onto the Indian Canyons, it costs $12 for adults. Military can get in free, and if you're a senior citizen, 62 or older, $7.
Well, the day didn't start out that great. Now we are at Andreas Canyon, which is very beautiful. It's part of the Indian Canyon network, and we're just doing one little loop trail here, but beautiful. Palm trees in the background, and green, and big saguaro cactus plants. There's a cholla cactus right up there to my right. It's impressive.
The man at the entry point did say that the waterfall we saw earlier was only when there's snow in the mountains. So I would imagine this water is also dependent on snow and rain. I found flowers, and it is winter. Just reading the brochure on the Indian Canyons. It's the ancestral home of the Agua, Caliente band of Cahuilla Indians. Not sure how to say it exactly. So this land is sacred to them. Looks like a nice place to go swimming. Got my waterfall fixed for the day. I am pleasantly surprised by this trail. It's a short hike, and it's like an oasis back here. It's beautiful.
Okay, we're walking back on Andreas Canyon, and all you can say on this is it is stunning. It is like nothing we have done previous to this, with the foliage and the palm trees and everything in the background here. It's just totally stunning. Andreas Canyon Trail. This is a hidden secret of Palm Springs. It's a hidden gem.
Just be cautious. At 5 p.m. they do shut this park down, and if you're still in there, they will bring a tow company to tow you out of there. So watch the time. It's 4 o'clock and we can check in now. So we are heading out of the park and finishing up our day. This is take 2 for our Palm Springs aerial tram ride, and it's not looking too good for us today either. They are saying they're still working on the trams. It's at least an hour delay, so we may not get up there. Attempt number 2 is a bust. We have one more chance to get this done, and that will be in the morning. Things didn't quite turn out the way we planned today. We're on our backup plan.
Tomorrow's strike 3. We strike out tomorrow, we're done with the tram.
Today we're back at Indian Canyon, just having a quick lunch before we start to a trail.
Murray Canyon Trail and Coffman Boulevard.
Boulevard and Coffman Trail. So there's a loop you can do along this, which is called the Coffman Trail. It's supposed to be a little harder than the Murray Trail. So we'll see how it goes, and it's probably close to 4 miles, so we'll see. You can see it's a little overcast today. A little reminiscent of the John Muir Trail as far as the mule droppings. Murray Canyon, Seven Sisters, and the Coffman Trail off to the right. A little over a half mile into the trail. Came across some water and palm trees. Yep. Just like the JMT. You could cross a couple different places. Needle cross down there. This one looks interesting. I think we've gone about a mile. They do have markers on the trail, at least for the Murray Canyon. Yep, 1 mile. I just realized that's not the width of the tree, that's the palms hanging down. It's that or the log. Seven Sisters Waterfall is down this way. It's probably further than we're gonna hike. We were told there's a really nice waterfall that you come to before the end of this trail, so I think we'll stop at that first waterfall. No horses on this trail. They actually have a couple of switchbacks up here. We're going to be going up. Quite a few stream crossings. There's the first waterfall. The ladies down here confirmed that the upper waterfall is not very much, and it'll be another 8-minute walk or so. We turned around at 1.7. There are more people up here than I expected. The trail, you have to cross the stream quite a few times, so you do need to be proficient on rocks and on log crossings. A few more inches and some of these rocks will be real hard to get across. We are going to take the Coffman Trail. Ooh, I can smell the mules. They just did a switchback. Must mean it's going up.
There's a view from up here.
There are some windmills way off in the distance.
It's forgiving.
It's another canyon here on the backside. And mountains off in the distance. There's a man up there on a horse. We're about at the top. So this turned out to be an okay day for having to change our plans.
Yep, second cancellation of the Palm Springs tram, but we are here on, started out on Murray Trail, now we're on Coffman Trail. This is picturesque up here because we're seeing something we didn't see on the Andreas yesterday, which was a bird's eye view of the entire canyon, which you can see. A lot of these canyons are dispersed little palm groves, actually big palm tree groves.
They are big.
And just phenomenal for the greenery that you see that you wouldn't expect out in the desert.
I enjoyed this trail. We actually extended a little bit on the Murray Trail to try to get to some waterfalls, and we did get to a really nice one, so that made my day.
Got your waterfall fix. How about the horseback rider?
Well, that was nice to run into him. He was very personable. I enjoyed it. So, not bad.
What's the difficulty level so far on this?
I would say just moderate.
How about all the horse turds and mule turds on the way up here?
You know what? I don't mind it. They have a purpose from a recreation standpoint, and I know what value they had back on the John Muir Trail, so I'm not complaining. We are going to stay on the Coffman Trail and then reconnect with the Murray Canyon Trail. This West Fork Trail has a hazardous sign up here, so you better know what you're doing to go on that trail. It's rated a difficult one. We are staying on the moderate one right now and heading back down. This side of the trail is not quite as scenic as the other part, but it's nice that we don't have to repeat. It's a loop. We got us a whole bunch of horses coming.
Up there, watch your guys' left leg on that rock.
All right, how are you guys?
It is. You guys doing okay down there?
This is where we were earlier today. Murray Canyon is the route we took up to the waterfalls, 1.7 miles. We are now at 3.2 miles. Gonna take a little break. Yeah, this is definitely more scenic down this way. That last part of the Coffman Trail I didn't really like.
Yeah, last time we're going to see an oasis like this in the middle of the desert. Palm trees, running water. So we're leaving, this is actually part of Murray Canyon. We're leaving part of Murray Canyon heading towards Andreas.
Finishing up our Palm Springs area, we have one thing left to do.
That's the aerial tram, which we struck out twice on.
Yeah, we're gonna try it in the morning. So reflecting on these two Indian reserves, what did you think?
Well, we got Andreas Canyon Trail, which we did yesterday, which was phenomenal, stunning. We got Murray Trail today, which is a longer version of Andreas. Nice waterfall, similar to Andreas, not as beautiful though. And then you had the Coffman Trail, which took you up on the mountaintops and allowed you to look at all the canyons and oases that are part of this whole Indian Canyon complex. So we got a good variety.
This is strike 3 for the aerial tram. We're gonna go ahead and head to Joshua Tree and call it quits here in Palm Springs.